papel, mga balita na masaligan para sa katawan, serbisyo publiko, aksyon, edukasyon sa tanan.
Sita na mo ba'y diri sa mong syudad, makasin natin yung inamigo ay paglubad. Laag divisoria, uban ng higala ay nakatingala, tsada ni diri.
Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily.
Igutom ka, full trip ta. Pag humantan, sa kong pera. Bisag asa, panalugara. Agrikultura, pasiuga.
Wow, Mindanao, nakapost sa social media. Local artist, MDN, mong suporta. Sounded mga old, and new na sonata. The local scene, urban city, oh, bandukada.
Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily. Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily. Watch us anytime, anywhere. Pwede nimo makita sa digital o papel, mga balita na masaligan para sa katawan, serbisyo publiko, aksyon, edukasyon sa tanan.
Sita na mo ba'y diri sa mong syudad, makasin natin yung inamigo ay paglubad. Laag divisoria, uban ng higala ay nakatingala, tsada ni diri.
Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily.
Igutom ka, full trip ta. Pag humantan, sa kong pera. Bisag asa, panalugara. Agrikultura, pasiuga.
Wow, Mindanao, nakapost sa social media. Local artist, MDN, mong suporta. Sounded mga old, and new na sonata. The local scene, urban city, oh, bandukada.
Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily. Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily. Watch us anytime. Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily,
MDNN inspires.
Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily.
MDNN inspires.
Watch us anytime, anywhere. Pwede nimo makita sa digital o papel, mga balita na masaligan para sa katawan, serbisyo publiko, aksyon, edukasyon sa tanan.
Sita na mo ba'y diri sa mong syudad, makasin natin yung inamigong ay paglubad. Laag divisoria, uban ng higala ay nakatingala, tsada ni diri.
Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily,
MDNN inspires.
Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily, Mindanao Daily.
MDNN inspires. Igutom ka, food trip ta. Pag humantan, sa kumbera. Bisag asa, panalugara. Agrikultura, pasiugda.
Wow, Mindanao, nakapost sa social media. Local artist, MDN mo suporta. Soundtrack mga old and new na sonata. The local scene, Urban City, Pantugtsada.
Mindanao Daily. Mindanao Daily. Mindanao Daily. MDNN inspired. Mindanao Daily. Mindanao Daily. Mindanao Daily. MDNN inspired.
Buwan tips inside the court, harapang usapan. Iba't ibang drills na sa sports na tambayan. Ulitan, tawanan, mapadrama o halika. Sa hatok trending, mga issue't mga chika. Wait, if you're bored, well no more. Maghikay tapos streaming sa The Home Show. Kada info nakadyarias for show. We innovate, inform, and inspire. Yo, yes sir.
Mindanao Daily. Mindanao Daily. Mindanao Daily. MDNN inspired. Mindanao Daily. Mindanao Daily. Mindanao Daily. MDNN inspired. MDNN. Presenting Mindanao. Global windows of social media.
Hi mga beshi, and welcome back to another episode of Hot Talks, only here on MTNN Digital at Mindanao Daily News. So guys, as I promised, this is gonna be our first live episode, and I know you're really excited about some of the things we're going to be discussing about today, and I am too, because we have some really special guests with us today. And most importantly, to the mommies out there who are viewing, hi, and I'm thankful that you guys are here with us today. And I hope you're with your kiddos, because we do have some things I'm sure they're gonna love to see that will be playing on the screen later on for them. So mommies, how has it been? During the COVID, I know we've all been busy taking care of the kids. I know things have been a little bit difficult kay nalisod na ang mga bata na laagan ang mall and all of those things, and moto ang mga times na nga tagaan ta og bonding, di ba? So right now, we're going to talk about a lot of the things that have changed since COVID has happened in terms of being a mommy with our kids, and the things that us mommies have been doing, have been how we've been coping up, and a lot of the businesses that local mommies like ourselves have put up during this very struggling time. No? So guys, I want to say that last episode, when we were at SM, I remember we were talking a lot about sa mga love lives sa mga artista and things like that. And all kato mga chismis, mga chikahan, and mga ka-joke-joke namo dito. So I remember that because most of that was about kanang relationship nato and things. So today we're gonna give some love sa ato ang pakamami with our babies and move on tayo sa mga scandals, mga chismis, kanang mga gubot-gubot sa mga relasyon. Okay guys? So right now I do have a special guest. I know a lot of you are excited because I mentioned her earlier on my Facebook page today. I'm gonna show you something really amazing because she just started this during COVID. It's had such a big impact on so many mommies. You're gonna love it. So check this out, guys.
Your babies won't remain babies forever. Save this moment with a newborn photo session. Capturing them in their tiniest moment is one thing that you will never regret doing. So come to my studio and let me capture those moments for you.
Hi mga beshi! And I know that you saw this amazing clip, and just to clear things out, this was actually a clip from Bibs and Smiles studio. So these are actually actual photos taken here in Cagayan, but someone very special here with us today. So I'd like to introduce Miss Jessie Tesoro.
Hi guys, good evening. Thank you so much, Jamie, for having me, for inviting me on tonight's show. Quite nervous. This is the first time I've ever done this, so
Everyone is. On the first few minutes, everyone is.
okay.
So actually, I just really it makes me so proud as being a mom. I know that things have been really hard during COVID for especially us mommies cooped up with the kids. We're so used to taking the kids out when we need a break or they need a break. So we've been cooped up for so long, and I'm actually really proud. Because you came up with this just recently, the studio. Right, but you've been doing the photography, the baby is that infant, newborn photography for a while already, right? How long? I mean, what's the story behind it?
I actually started as a wedding photographer. I've been a wedding photographer since 2013, and I've always thought of shooting like newborn babies because I think it's something that hasn't been practiced here. So I see a lot of photographers, but nobody has done newborn photography. I've done it. I've started shooting my friends' babies and stuff like that. I even shared photos of the photos I took during that time. It was okay, but
I mean, practice makes perfect, but you
Yes.
evolve.
yes. And then especially now that the style of newborn photography has changed tremendously. So in 2019, I went to Manila because there's this photographer that I've been following. She's her name is Anna Brandt. I follow her on YouTube. She's actually a very known social media influencer as a photographer, as a newborn photographer. So, and when I found out that she was going to come to the Philippines in Manila to do a workshop, I couldn't let it pass.
You were too excited.
I
like
was
this.
too excited because I've been shooting already. I've started like maybe a few clients then and there for.
But was it hard? I mean, kabalo ko, you already had ang mga anak ni mo. You already had the kids. So, was it hard? I mean, you had to leave for the workshop? Was it hard? Did you think about how many days you were gonna be away and how to manage and everything?
Actually, it was just 4 hours. It was very intense, so
okay.
it wasn't really meant for newbie photographers. So if you are someone who wanted to delve into newborn photography, you had to have experience already to be able to join. But newbies were still welcome. But so it was just a 4-hour workshop. I flew to Manila the night before. So we did the workshop in Alabang in Stork Studio. She's a very known newborn photographer in Manila. She shot celebrity photographers like Dingdong Dance.
So trending, it's been something existing already, like
Yes,
trending.
It's very known in Manila and Cebu at that time in 2019. 2018, I was starting to make noise. Some people started noticing my work. But
Here in Cagayan.
Yes, here in Cagayan. But I kind of knew if I would join this workshop, this would be a game changer.
This is it. This is it.
Yes, and I was right. So after the workshop, it was just one morning, half a day. In the afternoon, I flew back to CDO, and then I couldn't wait to share the photos I took during
And
the workshop.
honestly, they're amazing. I know you've seen the photos earlier or the video. You've seen some of the photos in the video, and they're really amazing. I mean, you would never think na local ang nag-take. That kind of sense, because I really think it's hard to find really good craftsmanship, not in the terms na nga magbuhat, but in any aspect of work, kanang good local craftsmanship, sometimes it's hard. And I mean, there have been kanang mga pictures sa babies before, because I have pictures for my babies before, but it's such a different level.
Yes.
Karon, it's like there's a theme. I-follow ang costume sa theme, everything, the styling, all of that. And ang uban mo gasto for the props and
Yes.
like a whole setup, no?
Yes, actually, there were clients that who came to me and then asked me like, does your package already provide like the outfits and the props? Because I was kind of shocked when they told me that, oh, before this photographer shot our baby, but we had to buy the clothes and we had to get the props.
So with you, it's
Yes. It's
everything.
supposed to be provided.
Oh,
And
okay.
the client wants to bring in like an outfit. I have to check if like it fits.
It fits
with
what
my
you're
aesthetic
doing,
or with my
yes.
or, I think this would be too big. This is more for like a 3-month-old baby, like not really for newborn.
I love it how you're practicing to be above the standard. Above the standard, no? Kasi most ano ka like, ikaw bahala, ma'am. Muragi nga na ba? So, I love how you're really trying to ano the clients like, if we're gonna do this, let's make this nice. Let's do it right. You know, sayang naman true ang oras and ang time, the money that is spent if dili ma-achieve, no? I understand that good.
Because like in other genres of photography, a photographer has their own style. So they're actually known for their distinct style, the way they shoot, how they style the props. Some photographers just use like a bean bag, which is like seamless. Some photographers like to use a lot of props. So for me, I like to mix it up, but I do have an aesthetic that I want to maintain so that all the photos that I produce would be consistent, especially if I post them on social media and stuff. So if a client wants would be booking a session, I would usually ask them like, what colors do you like? I don't ask them like, do you have a peg or something like that, because I would want them more to trust my style, because I know that
So every booking is always a different setup.
it's a difference
Always.
But although there are some clients who would like to request for
Redo.
redo a certain look, I would like to change it up a
Like, add
bit.
something.
But it's still okay. I mean, it's a request. It's fine. But sometimes I just add it as I just give it as an add-on, like an add-on look, or I do another look just so I could post something for this baby's
Yeah.
or something
So
like that.
I came up with, well, I didn't come up with it, but I think this term is so cool, mompreneur, because it's the fact a lot of people don't see mommies as someone who's capable of starting up a business, maintaining the business, maintaining the home, maintaining the kids. And I tell you firsthand, it's not easy, but it's so doable. Isa po is, don't underestimate us kay kung mag-ingon ka og na ay superwoman na comic character, we are actually the superwomen in real life.
That's
diba?
so true. I mean, it's so sad that some women or some people still view this stereotype. So
But ano ha, I also respect women who don't, who
Yeah,
are like
of course.
full-time moms. I mean, that's
Yes.
like the struggle. Labi na if you have more than one kid, I really respect that.
sometimes I feel guilty actually, because I have high respects for moms who just stay at home, gave up their work just so that they could, raise their kids
Hands-on.
hands-on. I mean, I have so much respect for that, but for me, it would still depend on the kind of person. I think that won't work for me because I really would want to work.
I agree kasi I'm like that. I can't
Yeah.
though I love spending time with my kids. I love taking care of them. They're the joy of my life, but di na ako ma-imagine na naara jud ko sa balay.
Oo,
And
yes.
I can't I'm the type of person who has to be moving. I have to be. So pag langay na sa house, I'm always thinking naku, unta gabuhaton karon. So I really understand. I really do. But kudos jud ko sa mga mommies who are so hands-on na di jud halos ka na maglakaw na wala ang anak or dili jud magbiya sa balay. Kaya I know it's not easy. I have friends who are mothers like that. The struggle is real pa rin, So I have so much respect for mommies like that to the highest level jud, no? And I think the struggle mostly right now was during the COVID. Medyo, I think everyone was affected. Not just the mommies, but also the kids. I know the kids were affected. They were used to, being able to go out and things like that. So how have you been able to cope up with the business and the kids regarding this,
Probably the good thing that happened during the pandemic was I got to shoot at home. So I actually converted like my living room
but super like
into a mini
super
studio.
sanitized,
Yes,
super
of course I have to clean
very
every day because I'm also concerned
babies.
of the people coming in.
Mm.
I mean it's my house. I have my kids there. My baby was just 3 months at that time, my youngest. So
Oh.
of course I was concerned with the people coming in. It's not just um how sanitized my house is. It's just that I have to clean up every time
Like
after every time.
sanitize, grabe ng sanitize
Yes,
after.
yes, of
Mm-mm.
course. And of course, because it's my house, so
Mm.
and my babies run around the house all the
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
every day, so I have to clean up after every session. And um, despite that, you know, despite the pandemic, mommies would still want to have photos of their babies.
Of course, I
So-
mean, bisan ako, if it was a newborn baby and seeing the quality, bisan ako siguro murag, though being extra careful, but I would
Yes.
take the opportunity. No, I really understand that. And that's why I was saying earlier, I'm really proud because it was so hard to see so many mommies struggling because of the pandemic. I mean, it was so hard to see. I knew a lot of friends who really struggled because they didn't know how they were gonna start up if they wanted to, and how to do it with their kids and stuff. And it's not easy to advise these things because we have different ways of taking care of our kids. We have different ways of handling the situation. So you can't really tell one mom how to do it your way, because it might not work out for them. So I'm so proud of actually you and the studio because it really put a benchmark like, hey, mommies,
can
we
see-
can do it,
Yes.
kaya, super kaya. Because I've seen, if you should check out her Facebook because they're like behind the scene videos that you can see sometimes, and you'll see her kids there running around, and it's so cute. And her youngest daughter actually helps with the setup and
Yes.
things like that. I've seen that, and
She's
it's
so
really
used
cute.
to like seeing me like put up setups, but there are times that if she sees something new, especially if it's like a new setup, so she just wants to play with the prop and something like that. So during the pandemic, since I was able to shoot at home, at least I was with my kids. I didn't have to leave the house. After the session, I just stay at home with them, and I get to like spend time with them, bond with them, and still raise them. So that was
That's
probably
great.
the good thing happened during the pandemic. Even though I events were like really down that time, but
Still, the baby sessions
the
kept
baby
coming
sessions kept coming in. So and the funny thing is I've noticed this month, like March, more of my sessions are geared towards pre-birthdays, like babies.
So like
turning
maybe
one.
the babies that weren't able to have
Yes.
the photos.
Yes, these were the babies. Like they told moms would come to me, and then like once they're in the studio, they would tell me like, actually, I inquired last year, but I gave birth during the height of the pandemic, and I really wanted a session, but so that now. And it's really heartwarming that they would still want me to take photos of their kids.
Because I think people really trust looking at the quality and things like that. So of course kanang ma-feel nila na nga, even though they missed the first session, you're reliable and your quality of work, you're creative enough to come up with, let's say, the pre-birthdays and things like that. So I really think it's really because of the quality of everything you've come up with, no? So I think that's an achievement in its own for you.
Thank you. And one thing that I'm really proud of is it's the trainings that I got. So when it comes to newborn photography, safety is always my priority.
Very important.
And-
Because it's not easy to
Yes.
maneuver the
Yes,
baby.
and like if you pose them like differently, wrong, or you could probably
It's dangerous.
injure them.
It's
Yes,
dangerous,
there are
yeah.
cases that babies would fall from the table.
Oh my gosh.
Because there's no spotter and something like that. So, and even though I've had that training, I still continue.
to be extra careful.
Yes, and not that I still continue to learn more about safety. If there are like right now, it's more on digital. So since Anna Brad has a group. She shares tons of resources.
She's always giving advice.
Always giving resources.
That's good.
Some of them are paid. So I just keep on learning, even though I know that the images are of quality already, but I still keep on learning because
And that's the road to success.
Yes.
Just keep improving, keep
Yes,
on learning.
yes.
So guys, I encourage you to check out Bibs and Smile Studio page. So they do have a page. Go like, go share. Check out some of the photos that Miss Jessie has already have up of her clients. And if you are interested, if you're having a baby on the way, or even mommies, if you already have your kids and are at the right age, you can message them and have your inquiries answered or book a session. I'm telling you, it's so worth it. Di jud mo magmahay, as in, no? So check her out. That's Bibs and Smile Studio. Yes. So guys, we'll be right back with our second special guest. So please don't go away, because this is also exciting for our young mommies who are looking for something cute to wear for their LOs and all of that. So stick around and I'll see you guys in a few minutes.
Hi, I'm Carl Florentino. Welcome sa Cafe de Silva. Nami coffee, napod mi milk tea, ug napod mi burgers and pizzas. Located mi sa Pilaes Boulevard, Lisayo Arcade. Visit na din sa Cafe de Silva. Ali na!
I would like to invite all of you sa katungtanang board na sa quarantine, sa gusto mo laag, sa gusto mo experience a weekend of becoming a cowboy. An experience of having a life sa farm, how to live sa farm, and to experience the place and be with the nature and family. And ang ato activities nga naa diri is we can swim, build our bonfire, horseback riding, koi feeding, catfish fishing sa tilapia, rabbit feeding, and also you can have your own rabbit meal if you want. And so much more pa kaayo ang ma-offer ni RH because we are growing and inviting all of you to come here and visit us. So the place is actually located in the province of Bukidnon, in the heart of Malaybalay City. So the exact location of the place is at Lumayagan, Zone 4, Kalasungay, Malaybalay City.
Hi guys, and welcome back. So I know you saw those few photos. We actually do have some clips we're gonna show you later on of some other things that Gamay PH does offer. So we're actually here today with my very good friend Rogie Sika, the entrepreneur behind Gamay PH.
Hello, Jan. Thank you for having me and inviting me for a very short notice.
It was very short notice because actually she just started Gamay PH. So for you guys who are wondering why you've never heard it before, this is very very new. Like pila ka months? It's just
Bago lang minag 1 month last March 2023.
1 month. And the cool thing about it is though, even though dili siya local CDO, it's in Hasaan.
Yeah.
But the things there that they have to offer are so cute. As in, grabe ka cute for your LOs. As in, grabe. I love it because besides the fact na nga kanang dili siya na typical na akong makita like sa mall and things
I
like
know,
that.
right? Thank you. Actually, these are carefully created products. So, personally, ako as mommy, personally, pili gid kay na siya kay kita as mommies, we have our own
I think tanan ka relate. I think tanan ka relate. Tanan
Pili,
mommies.
oo. Gusto gina to ang best for our babies, di ba? So, mao to nakathink nga, why not sell it na lang? Kay para sa ma-share na to kung atong own discoveries kay lagi kay dagan na kay products, new products sa market. So, pwede po nato sila ma-advise nga, hey mommy, na new product, pwede nyo i-use.
So what was it like na unsay gi-inspire sa imo na i-put up ni siya? What really gave you the idea? Was it si baby mismo?
Yes, first off kay si baby mismo, si Killian. So, and then second is our house. Paano siya? Very strategic ang location. So, bang lang, right across the street is a pedia clinic. Pedia at the same time OB. So, dagan kay mommies and then kiddos and babies nagapa-check
so
up.
like perfect ra jud siya.
Yes. Kung saan mi nakatingin nga, why not start a business na gyud? So, katong ang store location is right across ra gyud siya. Kung asa makita diretso sa parents and mommies.
Cute kayo siya because actually you'll see in the clips later. Cute kayo siya kay there are variation of colors and things like that. And actually na kanang ang imong makita if you notice is kanang each thing is different from each other. Di siya kanang balik-balik. Kaya mo na akong concern even for me when I buy things for my kids na kanang oh my God, what if kanang mag-walk me sa mall and then magkita na ako ning isa ka LO na parehag suot sa kong anak murag sa mukha oy, di ba? Kay bisan ako I'm very choosy with my clothes, my everything I wear when I go out. So ingana po dapat with our kids, dapat kanang kutipot kayo ta sa atong mga anak na kanang if we like to dress up, so do our kids, di ba? Kay mas ano sila.
yeah.
Pero magtaas na lang mo pasensya tungod sa kanang magbulingit and all of that. But
like 4 times, 5 times mag-ilis sa isa lang.
unya yahay pod kay just like actually with Ma'am Jessie, I wasn't able to mention it earlier, but supportive kayo yung mga hobby. That's the best thing. I noticed that because actually I follow their pages and we're all friends on Facebook. So ma-notice na ako sa newsfeed na supportive kayo ang mga hobby. So hobbies kanang ayaw jud kanang isalig lang ninyo na si mommy lang with your child all the time. Kanang take time to kanang praise mommy, give mommy a break, love mommy, support her in the things she also wants to do. Kay appreciate kayo. I mean even for me with my husband, di ba? Appreciate kay namo jud ang kanang effort ninyo na just to support us and even the little things like kanang mag-business, mag-ana we want to do. Kay at the end of the day, it's for the family.
Yeah.
It's for our kids.
The best
diba?
gift. Actually, nag-talk na me before I started the business with kay I have my full-time job.
So you still have the full-time job?
Yes.
Oh,
So,
okay.
at this, di pa sabot kinawa si hubby na di na ako ni-stop. Because it's since college, dito na gid akong source of income. So, thankfully, flexible ra pud ang clients, grabe ka lenient. So, while staying at home and taking care of my kid, nag-start na din ako sa business. So, time management lang.
Time management kaayo.
Kay trabaho. As a mommy pa lang, trabaho na daan. Napagid kay full-time job and then running the business.
I understand. Kay I know for you guys who dagan kay mo nag-add sa ako lately since we've had the first episode. Thank you mga beshi so much. But if you follow me, you'll know that I'm not just your host on Hot Talks all the time because of course our program is always on Saturday of every week. But on all the other days when I'm outside of the studio, I am a full-time mom of 2 one 2-year-old and one 4-year-old. My 2-year-old just turned 3. I'm so sorry. My one 3-year-old and one who's turning 5. Oh my gosh. So, and at the same time, I help my husband out with our joint business. We have that, and I also help out in running my our family business. So I really understand the whole juggling of time,
Yes, of
how to,
course.
because there are times when I just don't know how to start the day. Kana bitaw jud. Sabi, kailangan jud ko maginhawa sa jud kay murag galibog na ko. And I understand it. But at the end of the day, I really think of it na kanang para jud ni sa kaning duha.
Yeah.
Para jud ni sa ilaha kay
Sige.
no, 'di ba? So worth it. Worth it. No. So I'm so happy kay na inspired jud ka to do it. Kay mo lang akong giingon. The problem with us kuti na mga mommies is sumhan mi na nga makita na nga nay lain ga sige suot balik sa same.
So, tag, ay, ilisa.
Oh, ulaw. Ana bitaw. So I get it, Jud, no? And that's so cool. That's so cool. Kay now you mommies have a place where you can actually find these really nice things for your LOs na dili mo magbalaka bitaw na nga kanang napakoy makita ani sa tapad na nga pareha og gisuot.
What?
Diba? So nice kaayo,
Yeah,
Jud.
so kung i-check out ninyo among page, actually grabe young business pagit kay me. So there's a lot of improvement pagit. Pero right now, murag 60% sa mong sales kay gikan gid online orders.
Oo.
So
Especially now, everything is digital.
Yeah,
Everything
yeah.
is digital.
So once makapost ka social media, grabe ka wide ang reach. Dili lang sa mga tagahasaan or taga-Cagayan de
So guys,
Oro.
they ship They do ship outside of Hasaan. You
Yeah.
can view their page for the items that are available and they willingly ship outside. So you don't have to worry, mommies, na nga, atuan pa ninyo ang Hasaan just to check out. No, they ship out, no? And I can really say what you see is what you get. Di bitaw ka nang parehan ka nang mag-order, bitaw ka online pag kuman pag-abot kay mahay, reality versus expectation.
Yeah, maog gid na problema sa online. Actually, agree kay Kuan. Naka-experience sa Kuan.
No, so I can tell you honestly na kanang worth it ang finds na inyong makita from their store. It's
Thank you,
really
ma'am.
really nice, no?
Thank you.
And kanang I mean, how are you coping though? How are you coping with the pandemic has died down. Pero lahira jud sa
Everything has
uno.
changed.
Grabe.
The katong mga routine nato before nag-change na gid after the COVID.
Because baby is here. Baby Killian is here backstage. He's here. So how is it? I mean, manage kay bago lang ka nanganak po. Baby pa jud si baby.
Mag 1 year old na siya next month.
Diba?
So kami karon first day mag-thank you gid ko sa akong mom. Grabe ka siya. Big help ka siya sa amo. Kay as new parents, bisag sa hospital, wala ka ba sa button. Plus CS pa gid ko.
Oh my gosh.
So,
I feel your pain. I feel your pain.
Tindog.
I know.
So,
The worst feeling was katong gusto ko mag-CR.
parehas
Gusto ko
ko OB,
mag-CR.
mang good.
Ay, pareha mag-OB?
Dr. Ruby Ann, thank you.
Dr. Ruby, I miss you. Mag-visit ako after,
Thank you.
I think next month. Because I do have my depo na. So,
Yeah.
Doc, I'll be seeing you next month, Doc. Guys, if you're looking for the perfect OB, I tell you, please do check out Doc Ruby. You can find her at Polymedic, either
Yeah.
Plaza or Veles. No, I think she's Plaza in the morning and Veles in the afternoon. So, she is amazing. Saint, grabe. Sa panahon na nga, first time ko maapirahan akong CS kay siya na dyan nakapakalma sa ako.
Kahit ko, more 30 minutes lang ako sa operating.
What jud? Nakayopak jud ko. Pag mata nakahumana.
Regular na si baby.
Oh, and she's very hands-on. That's I really like her. Hands-on kaayo. So thank you, Doc Ruby.
Thank you, Doc.
No, so I get it. I do kanang ang ako po is, what can you tell for those young mommies who want to do something like this, who want to start up a business but don't know how to, or what can you tell them?
Yeah, best advice that I can give to them is to start.
Start lang, just go for it.
Yeah, just start impulsively. Start. That's the hardest thing to do, ma'am good. To start. Tanan nam good car nasa e-commerce, and then there's always this what we call na drop shipping with zero capital. You can start right away.
Oh.
Magkuan lang ka supplier, and then
Okay.
you can send, for example, ikaw mag-order sa ako, imong address i-forward ako sa supplier. Ako lang imong middleman sa supplier mag-ship para sa imo.
Oh.
So mommies or soon to be entrepreneurs, check out drop shipping sa YouTube. Nice
Helpful.
Yeah.
Super helpful.
Super kay sa tanan business, ang e-commerce sa gidang wala na bagsak.
I understand. And mommies, that's your advice. If you think you're gonna have a hard time to do this, if you wanna figure out a way, unsaon nato ni sugdan ang atong career in business nga natay mga LO and everything, check it out. Okay? She's telling you from experience, and pag ujud siya nanganak, so I think it's worth it. Kay check out Gamay PH. They're doing really, really, really well. No? And congratulations on
Thank
that. Kay
you.
fresh pa kaayo, it's a baby business.
Actually, kato, tong buros pa ko, cause gikan man mini hobby sa Manila.
I remember that because you had told me that you were still in
Oo.
Manila.
Oo.
Oh.
Then I had my maternity leave sa akong company dito. So, time kin COVID, gipa-work from home na ganyan.
So, okay ra.
Advantage sa ako na part since CS ko, di ko pwede maka-travel, and then there na travel restrictions. So, mao to na I had also my online job. So, I had clients there na start. Then, as mommies, maningkamot kita sa ato. Cause I told myself na, and also hobby, na dikit ko mag-undang ang work. Kasi hindi ko ganang na to.
Wala kay ibuhat.
Oo. Kato imong giingon ganina nga. Dapat ipigwaton, dapat bisig-bisig ka.
And actually, my husband also kanang dugay kay siya nasabot ana why kanang I always try kanang mangita kong something to do. Bisan sa kagamay. It's mostly because kanang marag I feel like I'm not achieving anything if I'm not taking care of the kids or I'm not handling a business. Murag kanang mapundo lang ka sa isa ka point, murag ana. So he actually understands now where it's coming from. Kay pareha nami grabe ka busy. So we take turns with the kids and things like that. So thank you also to my husband kay very very supportive sa tanan nako kachika and
business.
Grabe. So guys, we still have a lot of chikahins. Ma'am Jessie will be back with us in a few minutes. Just check out these commercials. There's gonna be a lot of things we're gonna be talking about later in terms of moving forward after COVID ang sa atong mga business mommies. And then of course, we do have our 10 rapid questions for both Raji and Ma'am Jessie. See you in a little while, guys.
I would like to invite all of you sa katungtanang board na sa quarantine, sa gusto mo laag, sa gusto mo experience a weekend of becoming a cowboy. An experience of having a life sa farm, how to live sa farm, and to experience the place and be with the nature and family. And ang ato activities nga naa diri is we can swim, build our bonfire, horseback riding, koi feeding, catfish fishing sa tilapia, rabbit feeding, and also you can have your own rabbit meal if you want. And so much more pa kaayo ang ma-offer ni RH because we are growing and inviting all of you to come here and visit us. So the place is actually located in the province of Bukidnon, in the heart of Malaybalay City. So the exact location of the place is at Lumayagan, Zone 4, Kalasungay, Malaybalay City.
Hi, I'm Carl Florentino. Welcome sa Cafe de Silva. Nami coffee, napod mi milk tea, ug napod may burgers and pizzas. Located mo sa Pilais Boulevard, Liceo Arcade. Visit na din sa Cafe de Silva. Ali na!
Welcome back, mga beshies, from our few minutes of break from each other. No, so actually we're back, and Ma'am Jessie is here with us again, and of course Raji. So I don't know if lately you've been catching up with our local chicas about our mga artistas and everything, but I've seen Ann Curtis has actually just recently started going back sa iyang kanang mga shoots and everything, because she's been so hands-on kay Bibi. If you follow her Instagram, because I love her, I follow her so much on Instagram. She's been so hands-on. Pero lately, no, she started to go back because Erwan also does a lot of traveling still. She slowly started to go back, no, and I think it's encouraging. Kay kana bitaw sila gani na hands-on kayo sila sa ilang baby kasi nagbalik-balik sa ilahang mga shoot, ga travel and things like that.
Lately, because the trend right now is working moms, mompreneurs. So moms tend to like try to juggle like work and mom life at the same time. So some moms, they like to baby wear their babies so that they can bring them to work. I actually did that.
Baby wear?
Yeah. Like you put them on like a carrier, a cloth carrier.
Why don't I know this?
I don't know. That's why. It's been around for a long time, but it's recently started, getting not recently, pero
A lot of celebrities.
Karon nagasikat na siya.
because of the celebrities, especially that like Anne, like Solen, they do
baby wear.
They do baby wearing a lot, and it's like stretchable, so the baby's just like snuggled inside, and then like. And even if you want to breastfeed the baby,
You just
shove it out. You just suck it.
I can relate because I always had that problem where murag, I've never been ashamed to breastfeed in public. I really don't care, things like that. Kanang kung gutom akong anak, things like that. But then there was always that problem na imong sinina bitaw. Unsaon imong pak. And then si hubby ga problema kay murag too much skin na ang gakita gan.
Yeah.
So not the aying ana.
Good.
Yes. It was actually introduced to me by Nadine of Alima. Because
Yes, Alima.
she was really asking me when I was pregnant still, like, I was there for my like massage, so pregnancy massage, and then she asked me like, what do you plan to do? Like, are you gonna bring your baby to shoots? I think I'm gonna try that. So there, I actually have a picture of that on Instagram.
You were trying it.
My baby was just a few days old, and I had to be at this event. I was just checking it out. Although I do have my photographer there.
Yes.
But I tried it out like to shoot if I can do it. It was doable. It was. It just so
Siya
happens that
lisod.
dili man because you can just like let the baby hang and then it's serious and you can use both the
Nagol
hands.
tights man sa CD.
Yeah, it's also actually a
Yeah,
good
I tried-
addition siguro for your
Oh, especially you're doing household chores na wala
maybe
magbantay.
mapalik
Pwede?
na kanang ko
Nag-use ko before and then igangon si baby.
sa ako he was just really
Yeah,
heavy.
So I think it depends on the baby also.
It depends. Pero if
Grabe siya ka advantage kay siya for working moms.
Okay. So check that out, mommies. I didn't actually, isa po ko sa wala ka balo about Ana. I wish I had that sa panahon na gamay ning silang
in
duha.
this day and age there are so many things that possible na good for you to be a mom and to be working at the same time. It's not discouraged anymore. Kulang na lang siguro sa ato here sa CDO is like because we're not working permanent on office, but if ka na mo balik ng office and stuff like that, like kulang na lang like offices would set up daycare. So, like,
Oh
play
yes.
areas.
I've
Wala pa man na here, dili pa kayo.
Napa
Manila,
siya. In the US,
nasa
in the
Manila.
US, we do have because I came from the US, so I know that there are companies wherein they do have like the baby daycare. So like you can work and there are people taking care of your kids, and when you get off your shift, you come and pick up your kid, and it's part of the company's marag package benefits sa imo,
really
no? And I think hello, Filipino companies. Maybe pwede ninyo i-offer. No, maybe you can offer because I think this is a trend now with mommies. We're not just
Maybe that can also be like a business.
Yeah.
Someone would set up
actually,
a real daycare and then
with trained nurses to watch over the babies. And you can just leave your baby while you work.
But I think it's also hirap for us as mommies sometimes to no kanang
I
murag.
don't want anyone to, ako lang, ayaw lang ko na si
Oh, I
In our
have
culture,
hands-on.
no, I have a tendency nga na po na murag ayaw na lang din na lang nako ihatod ako na lang bahala bahala mag-struggle ta at the end of the day. But murag I feel that I've had moments like that na even with my parents or kana my husband's parents we're supposed to take the kids kaya we're really busy. I end up being ako na lang magdala. I don't want to murag ako na lang for today. Murag ana I've had moments like that so I can really relate. And I've been seeing a lot mang good people online, other random people who have just given birth and things. There are so many ways now to bring your kids with you, and so many even like the utensils sa pagpakaon sa bata na nga wala sa una, and I'm just like
Naaday ni ka.
Nadi I need. Why wasn't this available when I gave birth and things like that? Takan kaayo.
There are so many because right now moms would really spend on their babies. So
And isa pa, I
a
think
lot
some of the
companies would
inventors
cover.
are mommies also siguro,
actually,
no?
according to statistics, mommies, startup mommies, willing sila mo spend 15 to 20,000 for their newborn. Wala
That's true.
pa na nanganak, bes.
Siguro. I used to
so-
spend a lot on the clothes. I used to spend
Diba?
a lot
That's
on the
why I
clothes.
started a business kay mommies and mommies.
I used to spend a lot on the clothes.
Willing
And then
sila mo
the
spend for the babies.
bottles. I used to love collecting the different bottles.
that
Okay, I
brand.
can
I know that
relate.
brand
I
nga
can
yung
relate.
Medyo
So,
mahal din na
honey,
siya,
I'm so
ginasay.
sorry. Now lang ko ga-realize ko spend ay ko 20,000 sa atong newborn.
Hinay-hinay, may pero dako.
My
Dako
gosh. Like, oh my gosh. Pero I think na kanang siguro not necessary. I don't think it's necessary for all. I think if you can and you want to go ahead, yeah, why
That's why
not?
we call them smart parenting.
Mm-mm.
Okay, we used to impulsive shoppers, manggod, ang mommies.
Kana noon. I've
Diba?
never had to be that the impulsive type na kana bitang palitan na lang ako kay
You
cute
think
kay
it's
ni.
less-
Ano?
oo, nga.
No, actually. It's okay.
because because I had my only baby girl after so I have another girl.
It's all
I
boys.
had all boys. So my boys are 16, 15, and I have a 10 now. So at that time, the youngest was only 8. And I was pregnant with my baby girl. And I had all the reasons to be
Like, oh
gratified.
my
din ako.
gosh.
Grabe.
Okay.
Sa among customers na mommies na may baby girl, tanan accessories.
Because I don't have a baby girl. So
Yeah.
I buy everything. And then I ended up katong the rest because I'm not really into selling. I feel like I don't have the patience. So I'm not like other moms like, ibaligyan na ako. I buy it. Siguro na ako. But I don't end up selling it. I give it away. Yan mo ko mag-photo and then like I don't like kind of meet up with I don't know good. So muna, so I spend like a lot. And then right now, so she's 2. Because I don't get to buy like balls and like gonna be I go to Toy Kingdom and I end up getting something for her gift. Even though it's not her birthday, even though it's just
Relate.
I
Relate,
think
Mom Shi.
I know on for me no, not really because sunod akong boy and girl. 1 year ra ilang interval. So I didn't really have that kanabitang feeling na murag ana. But then again, in a way, I spoil them so much in terms of every birthday na photo shoot. Every birthday kay gastuhan ako yung birthday. Murag ana. Murag dito siguro ko ga-impulsive because growing up like in the US, di man gud siya kanang ano kaayo, uso. So everything was just always so simple, and then I just feel like murag mo pa rin kalipayan yung birthday na dagan kay balloons and everything. So my husband sometimes and then like my husband sometimes would be like kanang di man gyapon niya numduman be. I'll be like dili pero Nine picture!
Memory man.
Yes.
Picture! So,
Mo naging ni Ma'am Jessie ganing na nag-spend ka sa memory.
so I can relate in the impulsive in terms sa ana.
Yeah.
Pero otherwise, I wasn't so isapod was because at that time we were just starting out. We didn't really know kami sa akong husband are asa may gusto padulong at that time what our plans really were in terms of like unsa na business and things like that because I had our family business and he was still employed ana. So it took us a while to figure out murag atong mga niche like what we wanted to do ana. So I think at that time wala siya na impulsive because I was more on kato spending time making memories. Dito ko gagasto jud dadon sila sa mga travel so dako kayong gasto kay uban man jud ang kanang helper pod kay I can't kanang manage everything at the same time. So dito siguro jud ko nagasto na impulsive. So I can relate in the other aspect, you
Kaya
know.
mo sa akong makuan kay dili tanan mommy same. You have different
Kana
preferences.
jud.
Dag atong pregnancy dili gid same.
No, lahi atong
Lahi
experiences.
ang experience.
So that's what I wanted to leave with you mommies, especially with our guests. Kay we come from different backgrounds, we come from different kanang mga gusto sa atong kinabuhi ug asa ta padulong sa atong mga ambition and goals. But mommies, keep going for it. Keep at it being the best mommy you can. And if you do have that goal of opening up a new business, go. Just like Rogie and Mom Jessie said, if you want it, go for it. And you know, in time, you get better at it. You learn so much. And kanabitang practice. If ma-fail mong first, sige, laban. Find your niche, mommies. No, so thank you for being here with us today, mga beshi. This was our very first live episode. I'm so excited. I'm so happy because na-achieve jud ang akong goal na kanang ma-live na jud sa studio. No? Thank you, Ma'am Jess and Raj for being with us. So we do have our 10 rapid questions. We only have 1 minute for this. It's really just 1 minute. So super quick and easy. You can answer yes or no. Sometimes it's an
Magdungan me.
Ma'am Jessie first and then your answer,
Okay,
like
okay.
Anna. And yes and no, or it can be like if it's an option, you choose one of the options.
Okay.
Anna, ready?
Teaching.
Medyo.
Konti.
Ganan ni Ana.
sige.
Okay.
Sige, ready? Ha? And ran 3, 2, 1. Lights on, lights off.
Lights off.
These are from people, ha? Nila. Lights off.
Lights
Either.
off.
Either? Okay. Blue or pink?
Pink.
Blue.
No. Would you rather go outside to nature or go to the beach?
Nature.
Beach. Either. Diba? No? Okay. Pearls or diamonds?
Diamonds.
Diamonds.
Diamonds. Would you rather have makapuli si hubby sa imo og bantay or spoilan ka ni hubby og vacation uban si baby?
Spoilan ko vacation. Ba ng baby?
Either.
Like once a month.
Once a month.
29 days spend man sa baby.
Okay. Long dress or bikini?
Long dress.
Bikini.
Heels or flats?
Flats.
Heels. Short lang.
Baby's first day at school or baby's first Christmas? I think which was more
First day at school.
Yeah, first day.
It's really emotional.
really
Yeah.
mag-start siya. She's gonna start. But it's online na kasi so I can the experience was taken from
You should
us.
try and like it's so emotional.
Magsilip-silip
Seeing
sa
them like
classroom.
go and then like bringing their bags and then like looking back and then like
Last 3 questions. Okay. iPhone or Samsung? Okay.
iPhone.
iPhone. Okay. And icing or ice cream?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. And our very last question. Oh, okay. This is weird.
What is it?
Okay, kanang. Wala ba'y single moms available sa show?
Single moms.
Can you suggest anybody a name siguro? Maybe that's what he's looking for, our viewer.
I know a single mom na guwapa, duha yang anak. I think
I'm not sure. She's independent, so I'm not sure if she's available.
Okay, listen, kung whoever you are who asked us, anonymous man ang questions. Listen, so whoever you are,
friend, the makeup artist.
so can we have a name?
Pwede di ay?
I don't know. He's asking. Or siguro,
He is so
oh.
Okay. Si Mariel Hadap.
Oh, find her.
Very pretty.
Ikaw Beshi.
Ivory Honey pod.
Duha na sir.
Si Ivory Honey kay modelon sexy dako boobs.
Oh, okay.
And ma-think, na siya upat ka anak, puro girls. Ang upat ka anak kay nanay business. Ako ma'am.
Oh, okay. Mommy is single.
Single.
Siya karon for sure.
Hi, Mommy. Beshies, thank you again for being with us. I would like to thank Danny Roa and the Glam Lounge for, of course, making me beautiful and always taking care of me.
I would like to thank LJ Monte Carlo for doing my makeup today, and also the digital eye films for my video that was shown earlier during the show. Thank you so much, guys.
Actually, taas-taas ni. So, first, I want to thank my mom and my sisters for taking care with us with hubby. And then, shout out dahil sa Kalipay Mobile Cafe, sa The Food Avenue, Nin's Closet, and Dada Teas. Also sa Dahilayan Bamboo Chalet, Victoria's Beauty Spa, sa mga mommy-owned man ng mga businesses. So, daghan-daghan din siya.
That's
Support
nice.
man. Yeah.
Oh, see? Oh my, okay, later. We're doing this. Mommies, we will make a group. Look out for it on my Facebook or Ma'am Jessie's or Rogie. We might post an update on this very soon. So there's gonna be a group. And I think there, let's help build each other up.
Yes.
So guys, we'll see you next time on the next episode of Hot Talks. Thank you everyone, mga beshi ko. I'll see you next time. Mwah!
Mindanao Daily. Mindanao Daily. Mindanao Daily. Mindanao Daily. Mindanao Daily. Mindanao Daily.
Watch us anytime, anywhere. Pwede nimo makita sa digital o papel. Mga balita na masaligan para sa katawan. Serbisyo publiko, aksyon, edukasyon sa tanan.
Sita na mo bay, diri sa may syudad. Makasin natin yung inamigong way paglubad. Laag Divisoria, uban ng higala ay nakatingala. Tsada ni diri.